Ladies and gentlemen, after an 18-day break of solo queue, Faker is finally back in action and playing the new champion, Hwei, in the mid lane. You guys know I always love to cover Faker playing new champions. He always just seems to master a champion somehow on the first game without ever playing it. He just knows. This is his first game up against an Orianna who is an absolute pest in the mid lane, as we know. You can see he starts his Q. He went QQ. I have 30 or 40 Hwei games at the moment, and my win rate is not looking too crash hot. Let's see if Faker is able to make it work, though, as he's taken some really good trades. I find Hwei actually has a very good early. So he gets the QW. It's just that mid-late game, he just struggles to really carry games. He feels a little bit awkward. You get stuck between spells. There's a lot of, not much self-pill as he fails the QQ. Should have been a QE there, maybe. As he does the WE for the mana back. Goes in. QQ. Lands. Gets the auto. He's dropping this Orianna actually very low. Might be a level... Oh, he tried to get that just on the edge of the range. And a lot of people are asking me, do I think we're going to be seeing any Hwei when the new season comes up in pro play? And I've been seeing a little bit of Hwei both mid and sup. As he goes for the EW QE. Doesn't quite get the kill. I've been seeing a lot of Hwei sup as well over in NA Champions Queue. Core JJ and a few others have been playing it. So I definitely think Hwei could be played. Do I think... Oh. Do I think he's going to be completely OP? No. As Faker flashes the Lee Sin Q damage, puts down the shield for himself and makes his way out. I don't know how the hell you can flash the Lee Sin Q damage. I can never do it. Faker just built a little bit different here. As he goes in, and that should be first blood. Orianna gets that first blood. Faker gets a kill back. And he'll now be TPing in, getting a little bit of a shove out. Ori is going to come back in. That's fine. I'm wondering what he's going to build, if he's going to be going for the Ludens or the Liandries. We haven't seen many other mythics being purchased at all. And I definitely think there's a few items that, as he gets that QW, there's a couple of items I think are going to work well with Hwei when Season 14 rolls around and we get rid of mythics. But until then, I don't think Riot are really fussed. They're going to leave him as is. As you can see, he hits the EW into the QW. Which is really not that much of a poke. I'm not sure if that's the right combo. I think he's just testing out a lot of the different styles of CC. He's getting his mana back. And of course, T1 did go over to Europe, participate in some weird tournament. Then apparently there was some, I don't know, they've had like a lot of sponsor and obligations, I don't know. 18 days he took off of solo queue in Korea, which I think is a fair break. He should be able to get that Orianna. Great gank from the Jarvan. I'm going to rearrange his scoreboard for you, OCD freaks. Yeah, he's back in grinding. I'm not sure when season start for LCK is. I heard it's January 13, maybe Pro Play returns somewhere, maybe in the LEC. I'm not sure what other regions are doing. There's normally like a little bit of a difference. We're going to head back. 2-1. Good gold lead over the Orianna. If he's going to carry with this champion, it's looking good here. Should be able to get up the Sork Shoes. And I love Sork Shoes Rush on this champion. I think you have enough mana regen through your WE that you get that extra movement speed, that flat pen, and it just really works out well for the champion. Because without it, you're so immobile. You're going to be getting ganked. Every Lee Sin gank, you're going to be getting hit. People are telling me LCK is going to return on January 15. So we almost have still a month left before Pro Play for Faker. He's going to clear under turret. Jax is going to make his way out. And he's now on level 6. I really struggle with this champion to hit level 6. Like, I genuinely cannot hit an ultimate on this champion. I don't know why. It's just too difficult for me as we miss the QW. Moving in. What's the pink ward? I really like these pinks over lane pinks like in here. I just feel like it gives you so much. If you have the extra couple of seconds to move in and get that, just go for it. It's fake. It doesn't have flash. It has to respect if the Lee Sin is around and the Ori pops ult as we get the WE, QE for the CC. Into the EE, gets the passive proc. Ori's out of mana now. You'll see Faker try and put him off. See if he's able to stop that base. QW. I was telling you guys ages ago, I'm like, I can't wait to see Faker play Hwei because his cancellations of backs like this is just so annoying. When I versed him, I was never allowed to back as he misses his ultimate. And Rumble is going to be able to finish that kill off. Fake is always able to tell where you're basing. I don't know how. He has like this weird map lane hack. I don't know what you call it. He just knows. It was so bizarre to me. I always thought I was basing on wards, and then I go to the replay and check, and I wasn't on a ward. But we are like 9 CS per minute here. 3 stacks on the Dark Seal. He's looking really good. Team comp is solid. Head back, get that lost chapter, speed out of base. Only threat is the enemy bot lane is absolutely rolling. Your Callista's center, a little bit scary, but apart from that, you should be fine. He's looking for so many of these QWs, isn't he? I just feel like getting them doesn't really provide you too much value as opposed to getting a fast wave clear. It was funny. All of T1, they played some quick play as 5 the other day. Just like memeing around. And look, like imagine the poor Korean silver players going up against a 5-stack T1 roster. As Faker gonna try and land, hopefully the QW. He flash EQ QQs. Gets that kill onto the Lee Sin. And then he played some Arena. He played some with Guma and then some with some randoms. Always good to see Faker playing with like just queuing up. And like imagine him just playing, imagine you going for a 2v2 arena and you get Faker in your team. Like you would tell that to your grandchildren. I mean, I would. I will. We pretty much, you know, anyways. I don't want to get into excuses why me and Faker can't link up to play arena. Different countries, different time zone. There's a lot of things going on. He also won't message me back. Restraining order. There's heaps of reasons why we won't be playing any of the arena like people are asking for and begging for. He keeps looking for these EW combos. I don't really like that EW. It's more of a zone control for when you're looking for the objectives. Like if there's a dragon setup, you put the EW in here. Or if there's like a TP in, you go EW, then you get the QW for the lock. As we head back, should be enough for the blasting. So he's going to go for the full damage. He's going to go for the Luden's buy in this team comp. Enemy doesn't really have a tank. Maybe it would be different if you had a Cassante, but he's going to TP back into the mid lane here. WW gets the shield. And level 9, so you've maxed out that Q now. Your QQ poke is ridiculous. It's such a good, strong poke ability. We miss the cannon. Even gods can miss cannons. As is witnessed on my stream every Monday to Friday. Jarvan looking for the gank. Ori has no flash. This is easily going to be a kill. Faker puts down the EW into the QW. Lee Sin, though, going to come through. WW put for the shield. Ultimate lands. Ashe ult lands. Everything coming down on the Lee Sin. Faker playing so aggressive. Takes down the Lee. He is 1v9ing this game. Senna, piss off. Is he going to be able to land anything more? Let's see. QW comes through. How can he just play this in Korean Challenge? How can he just master a champion on his first attempt? You do not want to see my first Hwei game. You don't want to see it. You want to see it? No, you don't. It's in the vault. No one will ever see it. He may just be League of Legends. Like, this man may be the game. He may be the creator of all. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is over the 10, 15, 20 years I've been watching this guy, all the new champions, he knows how to play. I reckon he just has a very high, like, what do you call it when, like IQ, but also, like, learning curve. His brain, like, seems to pick things up faster than others, especially faster than mine. Like, my brain might surprise a lot of people. I take a long time to learn new champs. I don't know why. My hands don't know what's happening. My brain gets confused and overwhelmed. The only way I play well is if I spam something for a long time and master it through grinding. Faker can just, like, intuitively learn. Aperture. Aptitude. Adaptability. Getting a lot of names coming out here, but hopefully you gain the grasp of what I'm trying to put down. As red team here, 2k gold lead, 2 dragons down. It's going to come down to the red team solo laners, Faker and the Rumble, against the enemy bot lane, Kalista and Senna. 2 objectives early for this team is a little bit scary though, because the Kalista securing objectives into an Ocean Soul is going to mean this game is going to make so much harder than it needs to be. As we have 10 CS per minute. EE, QE. Santa looking for something naughty here. Zoriana puts the ult down. And as I said, everything misses for Faker there. I've cast a curse him. I'm telling you, the ultimate is hard to land, gentlemen. It is not a free ability. Even I am missing those ults. They're hard to bloody hit. And we pay for that. We give a big old bounty over. He missed everything. It all whiffed. And this Orianna, absolutely chilling. The thing about Ori, and this is why it just gets perma-picked, is like, it doesn't matter how many times you die, really. If you slowly farm, if you slowly play the game, you're going to come into the game, you got great abilities. It's just a great all-rounder. Now, if Hwei gets behind, you are a pile of potatoes. You are useless. Unless, of course, you are going to be making those into fries, like a fast food chain, then those potatoes would be very valuable. Super valuable. I'm thinking the best fast food chain fries that I like. Five Guys is pretty good. McDonald's fries is solid. KFC, Red Rooster. There's some really good fry players in the fry game from potatoes. Potatoes are a very underrated asset, in my opinion. Anyways, I don't know what I'm waffling about. We got Faker roaming up here. Got Ludens. As he whips another ultimate. EQ goes wide. QQ does land, but Lee Sin coming in, kicks him to the ground. And 2 deaths. As I said this a million times. Hwei feels good early, and then something happens in the mid game where you get like... You just get stuck, and you play a little bit too aggressive. And... you just get stuck in between abilities, where you're like, you miss your one self-peel ability, and you're standing there with your paintbrush in your hand and being like, please don't hurt me, and you're gonna get murdered. And blue team taking a huge gold lead and map lead here. Enemy Rumble is ahead, but I don't know if he's enough. He's not really team fighting at all. Get the objective timers up. We've got a dragon fight in a minute. This is going to be a really big fight. Faker topside. Dealing with some of the side lanes. Has TP to try and come across for the dragon fight. So I'd like to see him push up here. And he actually just goes and straight away looks for the TP. Rumble gets the ultimate. Faker gets tagged by Ori, but it's not going to be enough. Gets the shutdown. See if Faker can land any long-range QW. QW lands, but Hex Drinker has been procced. They take down the Jax. They take down... Oh my god, this is going to be such an awkward fight. Lee Sin's looking for it. Does have flash, does have kick. And... It's like Rumble might want to try something here. Faker landing a couple of the QWs. Rumble, look at him just... Oh my god, he's been spotted. And Senna gets the Rumble shut down. Lee Sin gets the Ash. Faker trying to help his team out, but it is not going to be enough. And they absolutely butchered the game. That is going to be Dragon. That is going to be the world's most fed Kalista. I thought they could win this game, and just by looking at this, I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. It was all looking so good, but then they got really stuck in the mid game, losing bot, losing jung. What can you do? I like the way he played the early game. But Korean Kalistas will 1v9. We hit the Luden's Void Staff. Enemy Jax is the only one with magic resistance. But Kalista will probably make her way towards the Hwei's end in a little bit. So he's trying to get a little bit ahead of the curve. And they're going to need a massive pick on this Kalista if they want to win the game. I'll be completely honest. And you can see Faker, like, he's stuck where to be. He's kind of like trying to figure out the champion's identity. Do I go and deal with side lanes? Do I go and shove? Do I look for the picks as Ash ult goes through? Doesn't land on anything. Trying to snipe out that Lee Sin. There's a 3 level gap on 80 carry. Yeah. 2 on the 80, 2 on the sup, 4 levels in the bot. A little bit rough, 4 level gap, but that's the power of these explosive bot lanes. That's why you play them. Completely 1v done the game. And now he's going to try and deal with the Orianna. They're very similar, like, spikes, but I still think Orianna has a little bit more consistent range and damage. I think she would take the 1v1. What do you guys think? I reckon a QW ult will just one-shot the Hwei. He'll have no really response. In saying that, 5-man Rumble and Jarvan ultimate will turn the game. Always need to be a little bit hopeful in life, some say. QE. EE. QE. Into the WE. I feel like he hasn't really been using the WE and then using his spells. Have you guys noticed that? So your WE and then using spells, you're getting a lot of the mana back. He's using much more often, and I haven't seen him use the WQ once for movement speed out of base. You see? WQ gives you movement speed. You're not using it at all. So you're still learning the champion. This is definitely raw his first game. Orianna pressing down the side lane. We run through mid looking for the fight. There is no fight to be had. Orianna's going to shove through bot. QW lands. No damage. QE. Orianna puts down the ultimate. EE. Jesus Christ. That's just rough to watch. I don't know. They're going to start the Baron up. This is just looking like an absolute GG. I don't see how they can come into the game. Faker gets one shot by the Ori, who only has 2.5 items. Less than that. As they do get the shutdown onto the Kalista. Okay, that's big. Not able to get the Baron. Faker has TP. This could be the comeback play. As it is a 5k gold. Oh my god. Dragon fight coming up in 1 minute. If they get Ocean Soul, would not be surprised if we see an FF with a comp like this. And Kalista almost gets that Wit's End. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Jax. Faker. He played that well. Oh my god. He played that. He got the EQ. You have to be using it for like dashes and stuff like that. You can cancel Lee Sin dash, Ballista dash, Jax dash. Just wait for it. You can play it pretty reactively. Faker actually going really aggressive here onto the Jax. Doesn't have ultimate. And this is going to be the Ocean Soul. Unless Jarvan can get... Oh! Orianna lands a big ultimate. Kalista trying to kite away from the Jarvan. Is able to do it. Jarvan. He goes down. And that is going to be an Ocean Soul. Faker gets the base and TP's top. He's just rage splitting at this point. I don't think he made a few mistakes this game, but god damn, it's hard with a Jung and bot like this. As Senna is just 100 souls at 23 minutes. Really not much for him to do here. And they are going to FF the game, gents. The rare Faker FF. I don't know if he accepted. It's 4-1. I don't know who accepted or who didn't, but that's going to be it for Faker's Hwei. Started with an absolute bang. He got really far ahead. But unfortunately, what happens to me as well, I feel I feel like the game slips away from myself. I don't know what to do. But that normally is what happens with a new champion. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed Faker learning and playing this new champion. But until next time, I'll catch you later. Good night.